Hello everyone. Today we are going to look at very special ways to describe events in the past, which are used to and would. Are you ready? Let's get started. Look at the following examples. When I was a child, I used to play hide and seek. When I was a child, I would play hide and seek. In this case, both sentences make the same thing. Used to and would are very common ways to describe regular or repeated actions or habits in the past. And as we can see, both of them must be followed by the infinitive form. One important thing about used to and would that we use them when we talk about some actions that do not happen anymore. They were regular or repeated actions or habits only in the past, but not any longer. Let's take a look at the different forms of used to. I used to ride wooden scooters. This is a statement. I didn't used to ride wooden scooters. This is the negative form. Did you used to ride wooden scooters? And this is the question form. And please pay attention that in the negative and question forms, there is no ending in ed. And now, the form of would. I would go to school by bus. This is a statement. I wouldn't go to school by bus. This is the negative form. Would you go to school by bus? And this is the question form. But honestly, I have not heard of questions with would like this very often. So, what's the difference between used to and would? Let's have a look on further examples. I used to live in New York 10 years ago. Is it possible to use would instead of used to in this sentence? Living is not a habit. It's not an action which was habitual or repeated or regular. This is something that happened for a long time non-stop, and this is called permanent actions in the past. So, with permanent actions, we can use only used to when we speak about the past, but we cannot use would in this case. We can't say, I would live in New York 10 years ago. Let's take a look at more examples of sentences with permanent actions in the past. I used to work for a big company. I used to study a lot in my first year at university. What about this example? I used to like ice cream as a kid. Or, when I was a kid, I used to like ice cream. Again, like is not an action verb. It's a state of verb. And when we talk about permanent states in the past, there is one very impossible way, which is used to. We cannot say, I would like ice cream. More examples of stative verbs. Love, hate, appear, belong, believe, own, remember, know, want, wish, understand, need. I used to know a lot of songs. She used to own a big house. There are also examples of sentences with stative verbs. Is it acceptable to say, "This is my friend, and he would sometimes feel lonely in that place?" The answer is yes. Although feel is a stative verb, yet sometimes it's okay to use would with stative verbs. It happens when the state is not permanent, but a temporary one, usually with frequent adverbs, such as sometimes, often, usually, so on. For example, I would sometimes feel lonely in that place. I would often feel lonely in that place. I would usually feel lonely in that place. More examples. She would often forget her students' names. I would sometimes see her near our house. Let's check your understanding. Whenever Richard was angry, he walked out of the room. Which past form are we going to use in this example? Very good. Here we can say either used to walk, would walk, or walked in the past simple tense, as it is describing something that regularly happened in the past. Now, I hope it's clear when to use used to or would to speak about the past. Hope you enjoyed our video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Always develop yourself. Goodbye.